Okay, so today I'm going to be walking you through a long overdue DIY fall inspired decor and $5 goodwill challenge. And so these are all my projects that I have put together, and so I'm going to be taking things apart and showing you step by step how I put things together. So basically I have everything on this mirrored runner, and all it is a blinged out full length mirror that I purchased with the bling already, so I thought that was pretty cool. I didn't have to do anything to it. This right here is a chalkboard that I made using a Dollar Tree silver tray, and so I just sprayed it with some chalkboard paint and tied some nautical rope and jute twine around it, and that's my chalkboard. This is one of the infamous carvable foam styrofoam pumpkins from the Dollar Tree. Painted it white and blinged it out with some bling adhesive strips. And then these are some of those milk jugs from the Dollar Tree. I took 3 of them, painted them white. The middle one, I taped it off with some painter's tape and added a black stripe to it. And then this right here is just a drawer organizer from the Dollar Tree, a plastic drawer organizer. And I took it and I added some burlap with lace and some nautical rope, and then I tied a little bow of natural raffia on it, and then I added 2 blinged out glitter bedazzled pine cones that I made, and 2 little white maple leaves that I also painted myself. And the beauty of this is that because this is intended to be a drawer organizer, it has the gripper on the inside so that the bottles don't move, and then it also has the feeds on the bottom so that it doesn't scratch the glass. And I thought that was just a little added bonus. And then the inspiration for this entire display here was this little milk jug vase that I had for a long time, and so it had like a hideous pattern in the front, and I just decided to paint the entire thing white. I tied a little ribbon of burlap on it and some burlap sunflowers, and I just think it came out really cute. And then this is one of the infamous Dollar Tree pumpkins that came in a hideous color. It wasn't even orange. I want to say it was like a baby poop color, and it just did not go with my decor, so I spray painted it white, and I just think it came out so cute. This is another burlap Dollar Tree pumpkin, which I wish I could have snatched up a bunch of them, but unfortunately when I went there was only 1 left, so I took them home with me. And then I made these little tea light lanterns out of mason jars, and so all I did was I spray painted them white, and I added some nautical rope and natural raffia to it, and I spelled out the word fall on them, and so now I have little lanterns. And this, guys, was my $5 Goodwill find. This was my thrifted item, which is this tray right here that came in like a cherry wood that was pretty beat up and distressed. And so what I did was I painted it gray. It had this little glass inlet that you can open and I guess put pictures or whatever you wanted to in there. So I just blinged out some of these Dollar Tree maple leaves. I painted them white and I added some glitter to them, and I laid it inside the glass so that I can display my DIY projects. This right here, if you haven't recognized it yet, this little mason jar chalkboard that says Home Sweet Home. This was a Halloween item at the Dollar Tree. This was a mason jar that had eyeballs in it and said, "I got my eyes on you." And so all I did was I took it and I spray painted it with chalkboard paint, And I'm not gonna leave it here. I just put it there for video purposes. I'm probably gonna put that in my kitchen, but just to show you part of the DIYs, and I left it there. Then these are just some pine cones that I took and blinged out, regular pine cones. I sprayed the tips with white paint, and then I added some glitter to them, put them in this glass vessel, and just added a bow of natural raffia to it. This jar right here, I spray painted it with some mercury glass paint, added a little bling adhesive to it, and another one of those maple leaves that I blinged out, some jute twine. With this actually came on a candle, one of Dollar Tree's fall candles, and this was kind of like a brassy color, and I just took it off and spray painted it silver, and I tied it around because the candle didn't go with my decor. And then this is one of my favorite DIYs. This was one of those Dollar Tree inspired plaques, one of those wall arts, and this was around for Mother's Day, and it said something about Mother's Day on it. And so all I did was I Mod Podged some of that faux paneling sheets from the activity pad that Dollar Tree carries, and I Mod Podged it to it. I didn't even spray paint it. I left it the natural color that it came, and this was a wall decal that I added to it, and I just think it serves the purpose, and I just upcycled it, and so now I can use it all the time. And so a lot of these DIYs are interchangeable. Like for example, this vessel here with the pine cones in it, I can probably use it again for Christmas and have it around. Also this little jar, I can probably switch out the leaf and put maybe a snowflake on it or something. And these little milk jars as well. So there's a lot of things that I can keep and just switch out some of the things seasonally, which is why I don't like to add too many colors and try to keep everything neutral. So what I'm going for this year is what I like to call farm glam. So this is my inspiration of farm glam. It's a combination of farmhouse style with a little bit of a bedazzled sparkle to it with the glitter and the silver accents, but for the most part it's farm. I also have for you here this little silver pumpkin that I also sprayed in that mercury glass silver finish, and I think it pairs off with this little mercury glass tea light holder from the Dollar Tree. And also these are one of the tea light holder mason jars from Dollar Tree. I just added a little natural raffia bow, and these are one of the candle stands from Dollar Tree. I also, this was a vase that had a color scheme that did not go with my theme any longer, and so I decided to paint it white and add some nautical rope and lace burlap to it. And I'm waiting for some some wheat stalk stems that I ordered from Amazon, and I'm actually waiting for them to get here, and they didn't get here in time for me to shoot this video, but that's what I plan to put in it, some just natural wheat stalk stems. And then I hand painted this little sign here that says harvest. This was just a regular piece of 2x4. I thought it looked really rustic, and I just sanded it, and I used some of the paint that I used on that tray, and I just scratched out the word harvest on it, and I think it pairs really well. So also spray painted this little pail here. This was a pail that I had gotten from Dollar Tree last year for Christmas, and as you see, it was red on the inside, and it had some kind of like a Santa Claus or snowman or something on it, and I ripped it off. It was metal, and so I just added another one of these maple leaves and some burlap to it. And what I intend on putting inside is some of those cotton ball stalks that I ordered from Amazon as well, and I'm waiting for it to come in along with the wheat stalks. So hopefully I'll get them soon, and I just plan on filling it with the cotton balls. And this is another item that you can use and change out seasonally, because I'm sure for Christmas I can take this out and put a snowflake or anything else that represents Christmas, and just keep it as is with the cotton stalks in it. And also this little cloche was another thrift store find, and it had like a natural wood base that was a little beat up, and so I decided to paint it white. And I just added a couple of more of those white maple leaves, some of the sunflowers that I use in the milk vase. I just picked the petals, the stem, right off the stem, and I added a pine cone on top, and tied a bow of natural raffia to the glass. And so this is probably going to be part of my table centerpiece for the holiday. I'm still a work in progress, but this is what I have for you this time, and I hope you enjoy. Glam, and I hope you enjoyed these DIYs. There's plenty more to come now with the holiday seasons upon us. If you enjoy these kind of DIYs and craft projects and you haven't done so already, please feel free to smash that subscribe button and come join me here on the Diva Squad. I love you guys to the moon and back. As always, I will talk to you in my next video. Bye for now.